Hi, everyone. I want to thank you so much for coming to this important opening on the Pigford disclosure, you might say, of what's been going on in our nation's capital regarding the black farmer issue. And we're so thankful that you are here. You're going to hear an astounding amount of information today, and it's a story that has a simple beginning, but it's a very deep story, and there are a number of layers here. One thing you're going to find, first of all, is this is a bipartisan issue. This is not a partisan issue. This is something about finding out fraud that's happened right under a lot of people's noses, about people who were hurt, who were never fully compensated, and people who were compensated who were never hurt. It's one of the great ironies. One of the people who has put so much time and effort into this is Andrew Breitbart. And Andrew Breitbart has gotten into this issue. He's tried to plumb the depths of finding out all of the details about the Pigford situation, and he has brought more information to bear. Every day we learn more about this issue, and you will be, I think, absolutely amazed. And if like all of us up here, once you start looking at the information, you can hardly let it go because of the jaw-dropping, breathtaking nature of the fraud that had been perpetrated. So I want to urge you to take the time to examine what the Pigford settlement claims truly represent. Congress has spent over $1 billion to settle the Pigford discrimination claims of black farmers, and actually now we're looking at a second tranche of $1 billion alleged against the United States Department of Agriculture. But unfortunately, Pigford is rife with fraudulent claims, and American taxpayers have been paid a disservice because to date, a real investigation has not even taken place, other than by Andrew Breitbart and his associates. By the National Black Farmers Association owned data, only 18,000 black farmers exist in the United States, but under Pigford 2, 94,000 claims of racial discrimination were filed thus far. Justice should be served, and we want that to be known from every party who's on this platform today. We are in 100% agreement that justice should be served to those who experience discrimination, but settlement funds should only go to those who were in fact wronged. We have to ask a question. Why did our Attorney General, Eric Holder, not investigate these allegations of fraud? Why was no one at the Department of Agriculture fired over this? If you have such systemic, widespread fraud and discrimination, why in the world wouldn't we have seen a raft of pink slips given to the offenders in the USDA who allegedly committed this discrimination? As a consistent fighter against out-of-control government spending, I can't stand idly by, and neither can my colleagues, as I see and as we see the United States taxpayer put on the hook for even a dime to Pigford because the numbers simply don't add up. The video that Andrew Breitbart will be releasing today exposes what people like my colleague, Congressman Steve King of Iowa, and former Ag Secretary Ed Schaefer have been saying all along. People are milking the system for all it's worth. This money belongs to us, to the taxpayers. It doesn't belong to lawyers who are trying to convince city dwellers to lie about their desire to farm, or to black farmers who weren't actually discriminated against. This money belongs to black farmers who were discriminated against. And today's video renews my call for Attorney General Eric Holder to call for a full investigation into all the Pigford discrimination claims. We have a tremendous story to tell today. You won't want to miss a moment of it. And I warn you, once you take a look into this story, it's almost like eating Lay's potato chips. You can't resist going deeper. And I think that's what you're going to find. And it's a stunning tale. And with that, I would ask you to please give a welcome to Andrew Breitbart to the podium. Thank you for your work, Andrew.
Thank you. Have a great speech.
Thank you.
Thank you.